Right. And I will be providing those, all this stuff electronically.
Unless you want to read
This is for real property.
whatever. He's going to send these electronic. Well, I really, I
If you'd like
have
to.
no interest.
Yes, that's there's our. But I will provide those.
Okay, let's see. This is the bottom.
Are we ready? Good morning. I'm going to call to order the public meeting for the Arapahoe County Board of County Commissioners for July 9th, 2019. To my left is John Christopherson, the Deputy County Attorney. To my far right is Jolene Sanchez, the Clerk to the Board Administrator. Ms. Sanchez, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Conti?
Good morning.
Good morning. Commissioner Sharp?
Here.
Commissioner Holland?
Here.
Commissioner Jackson?
Here.
Commissioner Baker?
Here. Commissioner Sharp, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Please join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Mr. Christopherson, are there any modifications to the agenda this morning?
Yes, there's one modification. It's item 6B, the 2019 assessor report to CBOE on real and personal property protests. The memos from PK Kaiser, the county assessor, for both real property and for personal property, and the report of the real property appeals and the personal property non-filers are added to the record as well.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions or concerns about that modification to the agenda? If not, I would entertain a motion to adopt the agenda as presented.
I'll move to adopt the agenda as modified.
Second.
The motion made by Commissioner Sharp, seconded by Commissioner Jackson. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? Seeing none, that motion carries. This is the time that we set aside for any citizens to address the Board of County Commissioners on anything that's not already on the agenda to discuss. Are there any citizens here that would like to address the Board of County Commissioners? Seeing none, we will close the citizen comment period. We have one set of minutes to approve today. This is from the public meeting held on June 18th, 2019. And Commissioner Conti, you were absent and excused during that meeting. Are there any questions about those minutes? Entertain a motion to approve.
I move approval of the minutes.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Holland, seconded by Commissioner Sharp. All in favor?
Aye.
Abstention?
and 1 abstention from Commissioner Conti. That motion carries. Again, we do have a modified consent agenda. I would entertain a motion to approve the items on the modified consent agenda.
So moved.
Motion made by Commissioner Sharp, seconded by Commissioner Jackson. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? Seeing none, the consent agenda has been approved. We have 1 general business item today, and the presenter will be Linda Haley, Housing and Community Development Division Manager with Community Resources. Our attorney on this matter is Tiffany Blue, Senior Assistant County Attorney. Ms. Blue, would you please set the foundation for us?
This item has been published as required by state statute, so you're clear to proceed.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Ms. Haley.
Good morning. So the purpose of this public hearing today is to approve the 2019-2020 Scientific and Cultural Facilities District TS funding allocation recommendations. Those recommendations were reviewed with the Board of County Commissioners at a June 24th, 2019 study session. There have been no changes in the recommendations that were made at that time.
Questions for Ms. Haley? Comments? Thank you very much. This is a public hearing, so we'll see whether anyone has signed up. No citizens have signed up to speak on this matter, but we'll always ask, and I know there are some folks here from our committee that does the approvals. So is there anyone that would like to address the Board of County Commissioners on this? Seeing none, I will close the public comment period for our Arapahoe County Cultural District 2019-2020 Tier 3 recommendations and ask for a motion.
Chair,
Commissioner Holden.
I move approval of the recommendations for disbursement of funds for the Cultural District.
Thank you, Mr. Holden.
I'll second that and offer my thanks to the board for coming and explaining to us the full process and all that went into the decision making. Thank you.
So we have a motion from Commissioner Holden and a second by Commissioner Conti. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? Seeing none, that motion carries unanimously. Are there any commissioner comments this morning?
I'll just add my thank you to all of you all. Thank you very much. I know it's a lot of work, so really do appreciate it. And I know all these.
Could you turn on your microphone, Commissioner?
Thank you very much for all of your work, and I know all of these organizations really will appreciate all the work that you do and attention to detail on all of the things that they present. So thanks very much.
Commissioner Jackson.
I just want to pile on to that with my thanks and just say, hopefully for you it's a labor of love. In some ways, getting to hear the music and see the ballets and the artwork and all the wonderful creative things that go on in our community and then help support those efforts is a real joy. I'm hoping for you, and it certainly is for those of us in the community. So thank you for helping to enrich the cultural and scientific events and programs that we have here in the metro area. So thank you.
Mr. Chair.
Commissioner Holden.
I would also like to commend the board. I think that a review of the opportunities that are presented in your report and the disbursement of those funds reflect a wide geographic, ethnic, and cultural variety, which is so impressive. And without your help and commitment to reviewing these hundreds of applications, we would be at a loss to really effectively provide those kinds of services. So I'm really grateful to the board for your efforts, and it's not an easy task, but you've brought a lot of joy to our community. So thank you so much.
Ditto. Are there any other commissioner comments? All right, we are adjourned.